Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have my mic in kind of a different position. Let's see if I need to turn it up just a smidgen. So yeah, this will kind of be a first test stream for doing Perler beads. If you didn't know, I have a shop on my website where I sell Perler beads that can be used as like little charms or earrings. And I find them really, really fun to make. So when I was launching those first 12 items on my shop, with different things like an earth, some flowers, butterflies, other animals, what I did was that I came up with a bunch of ideas. There's some wax paper on the ground. Wax paper is also something that you use with these. Let's back up for just a second. Perler beads, they are going to be these right here, okay? And what you can do with them is that you can put them on a pegboard like this, and then you can melt them together, and you put wax paper on top of it, and then they fuse together into this really cool little thing. Kind of like video game sprites. They look a lot like that. And yeah, they're just a really fun craft to do. So, but as I was saying, when I was getting those items available in my shop, the wind. It's been so windy here. It's very loud. I don't know if you can hear it. I came up with a bunch of ideas, and then I just kind of tested them, I think about for 2 weeks. And my plan is to add some new items to the shop monthly, okay? And so throughout this past week, I've been coming up with some ideas for things that I might like to try with these perler beads. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Oh, I guess one of them I already did. I already did a rainbow, actually. I'm very happy with the rainbow. I think the rainbow is definitely getting added to the shop. I probably won't show it today. Next week I'll be doing some building of the perler beads that I end up picking to go in the shop. Alrighty, so let's kind of go ahead and get started. Let's hope that my tweezers are in here. So tweezers make it a lot easier. I also use these jump rings when making them into earrings, so that I can use the hooks. All right. Where are the tweezers? Where are the tweezers going? Haha, I found them in a paintbrush. If that doesn't sum up my life in my workroom. But my paintbrush is in my perler bead box tin thing. It was like a cookie or chocolate tin that I have some of these perler beads in. I have them in bags. I have them in these little film canisters. And then I also have them in another box because there's so many of them. To my left on the ground, but here are the tweezers that I use. They're really, really helpful for picking up all of these little beads. Oh, and a sticker thing. Stickers are great, by the way. I have all sorts of things in this box, and it's not just all perlers. It's a variety box. Okay. All right. But no, so I looked at the first item on this list, and I was just like, oh boy, something easy, right? A dragon. Okay, great. Thanks, self. Thanks for giving myself an easy thing. So there are a few ways that I can go about this that I can think of. I can go by the head, okay? Or I can go by like a silhouette of the whole creature. I think either of them could be possible because a dragon has a pretty distinctive silhouette. I think that's actually going to be better than just doing a head or something. Otherwise, it might just kind of read as I'm actually going to put this on my lap. Okay, cool. It might just kind of read as like a horse kind of shaped thing. Because a big thing with dragons is that you're going to have the wings. Oh, there's my purple. I was looking for purple and it was in the other container. Okay, so I got this lovely grape purple. And I also have this kind of reddish purple. And I got this light purple. The reason why I'm grabbing out all three, because I think it's going to be likely I'm gonna have to differentiate the different parts of the dragon with these different shades of purple. And maybe it'll work and maybe it won't. But we're gonna find out. Right after a drink of water, because it's really dry today. Okay, so if I'm thinking about this a lot, I'm definitely going to use this reddish purple. Actually, I'm going to get out another pegboard to have these both here and make sure that they're still on the camera. Okay, and grab out another one. I have a total of 4 of these. Then I have some smaller ones too, but these are definitely the easiest to work with. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this silhouette going. Now, a lot of the items in my shop are also used for earrings. And so a lot of times I'm keeping that in mind when I'm designing these too. That they're not gonna be too big, and especially not too horizontal, like across like this way, okay? So I'm thinking about the head, so I'm kind of starting with that head, and if I'm thinking about having, it might look more like a chicken, we'll see. I also have a few options for the wings, is that the wings could be out, or they could be kind of curved. When I think of a silhouette for a dragon, I more think about them curved in. And like I said, sometimes you do these and you think it's a great idea, and then you try to do them and it just kind of looks like a bird thing. But that's okay. I wouldn't have known if I didn't try. So what I'm trying to do is get, again, this wing shape. I'm going to add more of the grape, this darker purple, to see if I can't get some more definition of that to, you know, make it look a little bit more like the wing. But right now I'm just kind of starting with this silhouette. Again, when I think about dragons, I kind of think about a clawed feet kind of at the bottom. Now it kind of looks like a griffin. Well, it's looking like every creature but a dragon. And they kind of got that curved part like that to where the hind leg is. So again, we'll see how it turns out. Okay, the silhouette is starting to come together. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. Like I said, well, we're gonna see if we can get more and more definition with the darker and maybe even the lighter purple. I don't know if I'll use the lilac or not. And really, at least in my experience with Perler beads, you just kind of gotta try things. I've definitely tried drawing stuff and then trying to get a tail here. Drawing stuff, but I'm not sold on that. maybe it kind of needs to come down a little bit. Anyways, oh, okay. I'm a little happier with that. I've tried drawing stuff and then putting it beneath the pegboard. I don't think it works that well. You kind of really just gotta see how it looks with the perlers. Because some of the weirdest shapes, for whatever reason, are like not not the easiest to do at all. Sometimes with creatures I try to get an eye in there as well. Well, I think you could kind of say it's a dragon. Again, let's see if I can define this wing a little bit more. Let's see. Let's try taking away that one and replacing it. But yeah, I mean, just getting those really essential parts. Just so it's like recognizable as that. What can help with that is like doing certain colors. Not to say all dragons are purple, but like purple to me is a bit more of a fantasy type color. And so it definitely helps with that for it to be able to read as what I want it to be. It's kind of looking like a turtle, and that's okay. I think if I had made it so that the wings were out, it would probably look a bit too much like a bat. A lot of dragon wings are a little bit more bat-like. Yeah, well, I'm not totally sold on this, and that's okay. I don't know if it'll help to do the claws a little bit lighter. I mean, it's cute. I don't know what it is, but it's cute. So, but I really don't think that it would have helped to do just the head or anything. There's not enough discernible features, I don't think, of a head for a dragon. So, But again, the big part is just kind of exploring these ideas. Yeah, it looks like a turtle. Turtle dragon. Turtle dragon away. Alright, so I might come back to this, and this is just kind of how I go through it. I try an idea out. Sometimes it doesn't work, and that's totally fine. And I'll go on to something else, and then sometimes when I'm working on that something else, I'll get an idea of maybe how to do this one better. The issues that I'm having with this are making sure that the wings have a little bit more of an angled presence to them, as opposed to being curved like they would be for a turtle. As well as just getting some of those different features. I don't know if it would help to outline the wings anymore at all. I mean, one of my thoughts too is to add a line instead. So like for the folded aspect of the wings. I don't know, and maybe it would be better as a direct diagonal like that. You know, it does actually kind of read a little bit better like that. You'll probably hear me say the word read a bunch. I think one of my family members is very tired of hearing me say that. It reads. I don't know. Maybe they aren't. It's one of my favorite words to use. Now, what I'm wondering about here, you know, I think actually the claws are fine. I was wondering on whether or not the claws were confusing it at all, or if it made it look like that he was on rollerblades or something. But I think it actually does help. The thing too is that sometimes it's good to think about how these will look like at a distance. Because really zoomed in, straightforward or whatever, is not going to necessarily tell you what the object is. So, you know, I'm gonna say I kind of like this. It's growing on me. It's kind of growing on me. Pardon me. I'm not sure if it'll end up being the final design, or if I know if it's a dragon because I made it. But no, I think it's definitely worth just keeping in mind. So, alright, so I'm gonna put this one to the side now. And I don't know how many I'm going to do. I suppose if an idea just really... Oh no, one fell on the floor. If an idea really doesn't work, I'll just move on to the next one. And that's totally okay. But I'll see. I would think I'll do at least 4. Like I said, this is partially kind of a test stream for this. Again, I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's a little bit ridiculous. Okay. Let's get just the list. Okay. Unicorn ramen bowl. Yeah, I don't think the ramen bowls is gonna work. But you never know. You never know. Different kinds of flowers, stained glass windows, shield, arrow, caterpillar, a tie. No question why I wrote that down, the tie. It could be cute. an ice skate, which I think I already tried actually, and I didn't really like it, so I might take that off. Angel candle, which I tried and it didn't work. Rainbow did work, which was really cool. I love them so much. A constellation. That might be an interesting one to try, and I think I actually might do that next. Cause we already kind of did like a mythical thing, so let's kind of maybe do something a little bit different. I'm gonna set this to the side somewhere. It's going on the floor. The ultimate storage space. And then some music ones, but I want to see if we can maybe have some different things. I actually really want to try the palm tree. I have concerns about its stability, but I really want to try the palm tree. Okay, cool. So I think what I'm gonna do next is the constellation, because I have an idea for it. I would love if I had a dark blue. I have this shade of blue. There is another really dark blue that would be nice, but I'll do a test with this one. And then as far as like yellowish, I have this cream. That goes really ugly with the blue. Let's not do that. I do have a pale yellow somewhere. Is it in box number 1 or box number 2? I have yellow, but I think the pale yellow might go better. Yeah. Oh, I also have glow in the dark. That could be cool with black. In fact, I might do that. I'll see how the pale yellow looks. But if not, I'm going to do black and glow in the dark, because that could be really cool. In fact, there's the black. Okay, here's the pale yellow, though. So, it's okay. I'm kind of more excited about this, though. So I think I'll try it with that. I'm going to make sure to zip all of these shut. There was one day I was working on ideas, and for whatever reason, I didn't zip up like a whole bunch of them. And so there was just, I think it was like gray or something, was all pooled at the bottom of one of my boxes, and it was not good. I had to pick them all up. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for a really recognizable constellation, like the bigger Little Dipper. And what I'm thinking is putting it on a backdrop of black in a shape, maybe just kind of like a circle perhaps. I think that's going to work better than just like a square. I think the circle is going to have a bit more interest to it. So I'm going to grab out another pegboard, put my list to the side, not on the floor. Let's pull out some of this black. Okay, this one I'm definitely going to outline out. So let's see, let's just make a real simple circular shape. I'm thinking 5 maybe per side. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of times when I'm making Perler stuff, it's just kind of you do stuff and you make adjustments. Now I need to keep in mind that the constellation needs to have enough space, and I think I need to make it a teeny bit bigger maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so I've got 6 on that side, so I need to continue with having 6. I might not fill this in just for the sake of testing, but we'll see. The kind of nice thing about doing this streamed is that before, what I would do is I would take pictures of all my tests, but my phone actually hates me when it comes to that, because it would always like reorient the picture and stuff, and it was really frustrating. And then I would get I have to go through them like that, but this is kind of nice because I have like a video and I can just kind of scroll through it, so it's a lot easier, I think. Okay, So that's going to be my starting shape. Let me move it just a little bit. All right. So I'm going to actually look up reference just to make sure that I'm getting this correct. So let's see. We're gonna do Big Dipper, I believe. Let's see. Big Dipper. We'll see. Also known as Ursa Major? Yeah, Ursa Major. Okay. Constellations are really super cool. A lot of times when I'm at the library, well, I mean, it might sound trite, but like there's so much that you can learn at the library. And I remember a while ago, I just kind of picked up a weather book and I just learned about clouds, and that was like really, really cool. I think I really want to pick up a book that's just about constellations and stuff. That'd be super cool. Okay, I'm definitely going to do the Big Dipper, I think. I found this cool image that, you know, let me see if I can actually put it on the stream layout. That might be kind of cool. You're going to see my mouse for a little bit, my wireless mouse, and hopefully it won't shake the table too much. It's shaking it a little bit. Alright. I just want to see the image, please. Oh boy. Okay. There's the image. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And I'm going to put it on the stream layout. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, cool. Now, ugh, nope, I'm using my knee. So it's not working. There we go. All right, new window. Okay. Okay, that's way too big, but we're gonna fix it. Okay, we're gonna fix it. So that's the image that I found. I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put it up here. I think that's fine. There we go. All right. You know, I was just thinking how like I made it through this whole stream without saying like there we go, because I say that a lot during the animation streams, and well, that didn't last long. Okay. So, a big thing that's going to be important with this, I actually might need to make this a little bit bigger, is to get these proportions correct. So, we've got, I'm actually going to open up the bigger version for me so that I can see it a little bit better while working on this. Okay. Cool. All right. Alcade, Alcormizar, Alioth, Megrez. I think that's a C. P-H-E-C-D-A. Duve, I don't know how to pronounce these. But they're cool. Alright, so we got 3 up here to make up that handle. The handle might give me a little bit of trouble because it's that piece that's sticking out like that. But no, with having, yeah, that's definitely going to have to be bigger. Because I don't want to take out any of the stars. And here's the thing. You know, this seems like a really good idea. I maybe had a different idea. So, get rid of this these black beads, and then I'm just gonna focus on building the constellation right now, and then I think I'm gonna like outline it or something in black, and that could be really cool as opposed to trying to like fit it inside of a shape. I'm gonna use the shape that it already has and just kind of highlight it, hopefully. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, so this is the first one, and that way too I can really make sure and get it correct to what the constellation looks like. Let's see, do I want it there or there? Let's try it right there for now, and then I might change it. Yeah. I almost like it there, but I'm not sold yet. I definitely don't like that. Okay. I strangely enough like it like that. I kind of like how it then really makes this part longer than this part. So, all right. So now I'm going to use these black beads, and hopefully it comes across as I'm hoping it does. We'll see. Now, earlier I had commented on how when doing these perlers, it's really important, because I use them for earrings as well, to not make them super wide. So this could be an issue with this one, but maybe not. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think I maybe have... I want to see the butterflies that I have on my website are just about as wide, but I'm not sure. Alright, just kind of outlining these out, and then I'll go from there. It might not, I'm gonna use that word again, it might not read how I want it to. And that's okay. Again, I'll kind of take a look at it, see if it works. If it doesn't work, back to the drawing board with it. Or I guess not drawing board, because that doesn't really... I don't think works as well with doing these perler beads, right? So, I'm not satisfied with it at the moment. I'm not sure if it's working. Other thing would be to make a whole box of it. That I think is going to be too big. I'm trying to think if there's maybe another constellation I could do that isn't so wide. Like I said, I kind of like the idea of that, but that's gonna be way too big. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll shelf this one for a bit and do another one and then come back to it. Okay, but this does give me kind of a preview of how it could look if I did that full black backdrop. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be totally discernible based on that. Doesn't mean that it won't work, but I don't think I found what it needs right now. Yeah, it just kind of looks like a bucket. I don't know, something. Hey, at least it doesn't look like what was it? I'm losing the words. At least it doesn't look like a skateboarding dragon. Or not skateboarding, rollerblading dragon, I think is what I called it. Yeah. I mean, I see what I'm trying to do with it, but I don't think it's working. Like I said, I'll kind of look at maybe some different constellations. What else could we do? If I can navigate. Let's just do a quick search. I don't know if I will try any more of these, but that didn't work, and that's okay. So again, sometimes I thought that it would work brilliantly. I'm not sure if it did, and that's totally okay. I think a big part of it is unfortunately that handle just sticking out like that. Constellations. Oh, there you go. You can see my searching. This actually works pretty well. Okay. Let's just kind of look up images. Yeah, or sometimes they're just a little bit too big in a way. They're either kind of too big or maybe not as discernible. I mean, here are the zodiac ones. But the thing is too with them, I don't want to sacrifice any of the stars. Oh, well, I guess I could have just connected. Well, wait a second. Okay, we're going to switch these up. Looking at that image gave me an idea of maybe still using these glow in the dark, but doing something different in between them. Actually, I'm not going to switch these. I'm going to save my work, but get rid of this black. And maybe I will use that pale yellow after all. Let's see. But maybe if I just kind of outline that shape. Again, oh, sorry about that. It might have some structural issues, by which I mean this thin part right here. Typically when I'm doing these perlers, I try to avoid, they keep popping off. I try to avoid thin lines like that because they can be really fragile and break off, which I definitely don't want to risk. Okay, so let's get rid of this. So all this black beads. And then pale yellow, your day has come. Where are you? That's not it. Is it in this one? Aha, I found it. Okay. Yeah, and I think the pale yellow is maybe gonna work the best. This glow in the dark beads are kind of, well, that greenish, yellowish greenish. So let's see what happens. And actually, now that I think about it, a really dark blue could in fact work better with this. Let's see. This might actually also help me out with the shape too. Let's see. To really get more of that kind of bowl shape. I don't like that. Kind of needs to be more of a diagonal. So maybe I'll adjust some of these stars too. Okay, I need some more. Like I said, we might adjust these. Another option is just making it out of the pale yellow, and maybe with the darker yellow as the star shapes. Yeah, and for example, right here, that's not going to be possible because the beads will always be melting to the ones right next to them. So if you have that diagonal, it's not going to melt very well, or at all, really. Okay, but yeah, this gives me a little bit of an idea, though, maybe some of the issues with this original shape. So maybe I actually want to lower that one just a smidgen. And maybe these do need to be more parallel with one another so that I can get that shape. And actually, maybe it doesn't need to be much bigger. Maybe I can just move them up. Okay. And then if I do fill it in with something like black or a dark blue, like a dark blue, which I don't currently have, that might work. It could work. I'm not totally sold on it yet, but I mean, I'm glad I explored the idea. So, and that's kind of the whole point of this. See what works, see what doesn't, think about it, let it kind of kick around in my brain for a while. So let's see. So I'll just put that to the side again too. Next to this, what is it? The rollerblading dragon. And I think the last one, or maybe second to last, we'll see. Oh, actually, I could leave out this black. I'm gonna get a quick drink, and then I think I'm actually going to do some of the music stuff, which I already have a music note there. I had, it's a single 8th note that's on my shop. It's one of my favorite designs that I've done. And I wanted to try double 8th notes, okay, so ones that are beamed together, as well as a treble clef and a bass clef I wanted to give a try. My list has disappeared. But I remember what's on it, I think. Alright, so real quick, let's just kind of give this bass clef a try. These ones, I don't think should take too long. They're going to be pretty straightforward. At least for my 8th note, I just have a outline of white that seems to work really, really well. So this part is going to be the circle that goes on the G line. The F line. I went to music school, I promise. I blame the wind outside. But that's why it's called sometimes the F clef. So, alrighty, so I'm getting that. And then I'll see if I need to beef it up at all once I'm finished. But I'm just kind of starting with this kind of, I guess you could even say skeleton shape. Yeah, I think it does need to start curving there. And the reason I'm doing an outline with this, it worked pretty good, is because obviously these can't be just floating in space, otherwise they're not going to be able to be melted together. Now, these little two dots might prove to be a problem because they're also just kind of floating in the ether, you could say. And here, let me pull up what a bass clef looks like, so that if you don't know, this is what it looks like. Alrighty, let's just get a good picture here. Okay, so yeah, this is a good one. This is what a bass clef looks like. Okay. So it's got those two dots there. I guess they're kind of more. So this part is a little bit more in between it. So let's see what I can do to make that a little bit more accurate. Might even bring it in like that. Possibly. I don't know if I like that though. I think I might leave it there. And then it definitely goes like there. I mean, again, it's more about making it recognizable, and I would add aesthetically pleasing than maybe completely accurate, totally accurate. Because we're working with pegs here that are not necessarily going to be able to have the pixels, the beads, you could say, exactly where I want them. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. Nope. There we go. So let's pull out the white, wherever it is. Here it is. I'm going to actually put these away. Make sure and zip them. Okay. And see how I can maybe outline this. I'm going to bring out some of this white. Okay. And actually, I might want to start down here. See what I'm going to do with those floating dots. Because I'm not entirely sure right now. We'll see. Or again, if I need to beef up the shape a little bit. But I want to see how it looks with the outline first. It might actually be fine. Yeah, if I kind of do that instead, so that silhouette-wise, you can tell that there's different things there. Such eloquence with those words. You can tell that there are things there. By which I mean that the silhouette is different. If I had added a bead just right here instead, I don't think it would read as well as there being different elements with those two dots. Just what I believe. Alright, I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I feel like that this is maybe a tad bit high, actually, as I'm looking at the bass clef. That looks a lot better, and then it goes in the middle perfectly. It's amazing, and I find this all the time. Just adding a single bead can do, or in this case, removing a bead. It's crazy how much it can change by just that little tiny adjustment. Okay, gonna finish outlining this. I'm really happy with this. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't try this before. Yeah. Now, I don't know if a treble clef will work as well, and I'll pull it up on the Google search too, so you can see what it looks like. It's a bit more complex. This one is a little bit more straightforward, I think. So, yeah, we'll see. We shall see on that. All right. Yeah, and I think that maybe helps give it a little bit more. I would be concerned about the fragility of this. Again, these are kind of thin lines. I'm still wondering if it needs another. Maybe. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I'll think about it. No, that just makes it way too long. Okay. Yeah, no, I like that. So I don't know, looking at it again, if maybe if I added a few more here, perhaps that would kind of beef it up, but I still have that line. Again, it's not a terrible thing, but it could make it a little bit more fragile, which could cause them to break, which I don't want. All right. That messes up the silhouette a lot, I think. Now, the other option is to make it a square. I think that's a little bit boring. And I definitely don't like the beefing up as much as I thought I might. No, I mean, I don't think it's a bad design by any means. It might be the most successful one today. But the dragon is indeed growing on me. So yeah, I mean, it's got great support right here. I don't think this would be an issue. This is not terrible, like I said, but it is a mite bit concerning. If I made this into an earring, because there's an even number of perlers up here, what I would probably do is either do jump rings in these two, or on these two right there, and then make them cross like that so that there is a definite balance point. Or actually, because of this extra part right here, it might work with just a single jump ring connected to the hook right here, because that's going to be more of the center if we're looking at these kind of heavier parts on the left and the right. I think that this would be the center kind of point for it. Physics, torque, I think is the appropriate word for it. I'm not great at science, but when it comes to applying it to things that I really enjoy doing like this, I'm pretty good at it, I think. All right. Let's see if I can find my list. I was gonna look up the, what's it called? The treble clef. Oh, let me move this up a little bit. I apologize for that. Yeah, I'll move that up. Okay. I was keeping a pretty good eye on the stream. Alrighty. Okay, so a treble clef. Oh, it's just gonna appear right there. Thanks. There we go. Alright, treble clef. Oh, it even has both of them. Awesome. Treble clef looks like this. Like I said, it's a bit more complicated. It could run the risk of being way too big just because we have to make sure and get that space in between. Not only that, but there's going to be like a line coming through it. That means that there needs to be definite space to the left and to the right for it to actually look like a line. Yeah. Alrighty. My next thought is either I'm going to put this one to the side, and let's see. I really don't know where the list went. that lovely list. And all the perlers are going on the floor. in bags. Not just loose. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see, what would be a nice last one? I'm excited about the caterpillar, but I think that's gonna be a little bit longer. You know, I said I was really excited about the palm tree. Maybe I should give the palm tree a try. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That'll be a nice one to end on, I think. Okay, let's get these put away. As a side note, I did have another container that had all of these in it, all these beads in it. I think I stepped on it. Oh, no, it just went rolling. I'll pick it up. I think I stepped on it because it was like one of those big, like, compartment, like multiple compartments and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure I stepped on it, broke the hinge or something, and then just they all got mixed. They went all over the place. And I spent a sizable portion of my life, that's all I'm going to say, just sorting them. Family helped a little bit too. We had some Perler bead parties, which I'm very, very grateful for. But yeah, it was not fun. I definitely like these bags better, and keeping them in safe places, because if they get a hole in them, that doesn't work either. All right, palm tree. What am I doing for a palm tree? And I would say, typically, unless it's something that I'm really trying to match the shape of, like the face clef, I don't typically look up references. I just kind of go with, I guess you could even say like the stereotypical way. Now, I might look up colors, because I'm not sure actually if this is going to work. I need a green, though. I have lots of greens, actually. I got greens recently. Oh, here you can see the music note. I actually have an extra in here. It's a very, very older one. I made quite a while ago, but there's that 8th note. So that's kind of what they look like, melted together. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking almost more of an orangey brown might work better for a palm tree. But you know, I might just look up the palm tree. Okay, I don't think it's in this box. Looking for a slightly darker green. Alright, I know I have one. This is what I'm finding right now, and I know that I have one that's in the middle of that. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take them. Aha! I found it. There we go. I also have this. I think that's gonna be too dark, though. Maybe. I feel like I have a brown in here. Yeah, that could actually work pretty well. Yeah, that's more what I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm gonna put these away. I guess these are pretty close, but there's a... There. Make sure you can see them. But these ones are just bright enough. I don't know. I'll leave this out for now. I think I'll actually leave out the light green for now, too. I'm on the fence on the dark green. Okay. Let's look up a palm tree. And like I said, this will be last one for today that I'll look at. Come on, mouse. You can do it. Oh, boy. All right. Palm. Oops. It would help to turn on my keyboard. Palm tree. All right, and I'm more looking at it for the colors. Not so much as... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess here's some inspiration. I always really try to definitely make my own thing and not just kind of do what I see in the reference. All right, I'm excited about this actually. So I'm gonna start out with the base here. I think it's gonna have a pretty strong base. And I want to say, even though it might be a little bit thin, I think it's gonna work. I was gonna put one there, but I think the symmetry was not helping it. So let's just start with that for now, and then I can continue to tweak it. I got this green, which I really like. Maybe make this a little bit more. And again, it's more about making it recognizable than completely accurate. Now, I think I will possibly need to use the darker green, but we'll see. Just to give more definition between the different palm leaves. Well, that's turning out kind of cute. I'm not sold on it yet, but it's looking cute. Okay. Alright, so that's kind of... But that's so boring. I'm not sure if I like that. Maybe it's better with the symmetry. I mean, It's cute. It just needs something a bit more. And I actually do run into quite a few designs like that, too. Excuse me. Where it's not like that there's anything inherently wrong with it. It's just almost a little bit too simple. And sometimes I can kind of bring it up a little bit with having some extra colors. I don't know if those helped. But sometimes it's just, there's not enough to it. So I could do that, but I think that kind of distorts it a little bit. I think I like it a bit better with that. I don't mind the darker ones there. I'm kind of surprised that I like those as much as I do. But again, I'm not sure if it's really enough. Let's see, I do have a darker brown, so potentially that could help it, but I'm not sure. Like I said, it's a cute idea. Oh, that helps it too. Okay. All right. Palm tree, you might be convincing me. Now, if we went with coconuts, though, on it, those are going to be a lighter green. Oh, and maybe they're going to be, I think, a bit lighter than this. Let's see. I think I like the dark better. Not only that, but I think from the images I'm looking at, they're going to be a little bit more yellowish green. So let's see what I have. At this point, I'm just like dumping all of them on the floor. Now, I do have this creme. It's literally called like creme. I don't think that's gonna work though. I need like a really light yellow green, and I don't think at the moment I have one. So let's look for a brown instead, which I definitely do have. It could be too dark, but the other option is this rust color, which is not going to go well. I don't think it's going to play nice with that brown. So there's this one and there's this one. This one and this one. Make sure you can see. I'm not sure if I have any others. I have this kind of skin tone. It could work as, I don't know. Well, if I'm looking at the coconuts, I mean, yeah, they're gonna be brown or dark brown or whatever eventually. I think, I don't know actually with the growing cycle of a coconut. Let's see, let's go out in the field and do that research. Yeah, okay. Palm trees. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I could use some darker up there. So let's just see how that'll look. Again, this is kind of the best dark brown that I have to work with right now. Okay. Let's see. It's not bad, but I almost like the contrast of the lighter brown with the darker green better. Yeah, I mean, it's cute. It's cute. Again, I don't think I'm sold on it per se, but it's cute. I don't think that they would work down there either. And sometimes too, I found that it works a little bit better to have more detail in only one part of it. If it's like this tree or whatever, to have a little bit more different shades or colors in the leaves, and then leave like the trunk part of it plain. Otherwise, they're kind of fighting for attention a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of call it there. I actually had a lot of fun during this stream. I wasn't sure how it would go. But yeah, I hope if you tuned in, you had some fun as well and got to see the Perler process. If you ever wondered what goes into making them, they're super fun to make and fairly affordable too. I mean, yeah, if you have a whole bunch of colors, that can start to add up. But let's go ahead and just kind of look at the 4. Oh no, okay, we're good. The 4 that I made as potential ideas. This will also help me so that then when I look back on this video, I can easily see which ones I made. So it's helping me out. I'm gonna put these away real quick and then put them all side by side. There we go. All right. No, don't flick away, please. All right. So that's all that green, which I couldn't get to work right now. That's okay. Here's a dark green, or pardon me, forest green. This is actually officially the dark green. Okay, almost there. All right, and then the brown. And I'm making sure to shut all of the bags too, so we don't get any spillage. I promise you that these things are all over my house. Sometimes in places I don't even know where they got to. Like, I don't even know how they got to there. Alright, so we got the palm tree. And we got the possible dragon on rollerblades. We'll see. It's probably, it's grown on me. I can see some things that I might adjust about it now. Well, let's get this out of here. Oh no, not that one. I wanted this one. Goodbye. Goodbye. There. Okay. Got the dragon that I tried. Got the constellation ideas, which I really want to figure out because I think it would be really cool. I just haven't found the answer yet, and that's okay. Let's move these up a little bit. So here's the palm tree. Actually, I can, there. Okay. You can see them. And then here's the base clef. Let's see if I can make these all. They actually interlock, so in case you need to do like a really big one, they all work together. So yeah. Let's make sure they're all good. So yeah, that's kind of what I tested out today. I definitely have more ideas. I will tinker with them some more, But next week, I will probably come back with the ones that I decide on, and I'll just be building them. So you might get to see some ironing action. But definitely, at the very least, get to see the ones I picked, putting them together, fusing them, and that kind of stuff. Now, I'll see. I don't know if I'll do any like mounting, as in putting the jump rings on or not, but I guess I'll just see. So, alright, well, again, if you tuned in, thank you so much. I hope you found this entertaining or enjoyable. I definitely had a lot of fun finding out what ideas could work and what ideas maybe need a little bit more work. But yeah, so I hope you have an awesome day, and next stream that I'll be doing will be on Saturday, actually, where I will be doing the 1 hour animation stream again. So that'll be the next time, and I'm also gonna get a stream schedule thingy up, so it's a little bit more clear what I'm doing on what days and on what channels. So, alright. So, see you in the next one.